Yeah, oh my goodness. I am so proud of this team because last year was honestly unbelievable how bad things were for us. And I'm not talking record wise. I'm talking the things that happened off the floor that were uncontrollable, where we like literally couldn't practice and didn't have enough players and couldn't go 5-on-5. To be able to this year be healthy, compete in these games. Not only compete in these games, win these games. These close games against, I think, really good teams. I give a ton of credit to St. Cloud. They are very well coached. They run their stuff to a T and execute so well. So proud of our team to be able to come away with a win. Yeah, we gave up too many high percentage shots, some of those layups on those back cuts and back screens where we were a little late, some of those rhythm threes to kids we didn't want to give threes to. So yeah, we can be better, but for us to continue to fight back when they were hitting those shots says a lot about our character and who we are going to be this year.
You went through a couple stretches, one in the first half, one in the second half, 3 minutes or more where you couldn't score, but instead of breaking down like it did last year, this group found a way to get through that. And that's going to be huge moving forward, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. That is the difference. I felt like last year's scoring droughts kind of extended after that 3 minutes, or maybe scored one, but then another 3 minutes. But this year, we really come together. You can tell our team is just so united, and their chemistry is so good that they believe in each other. They're going to get some movement. They're going to get some good actions. We have really good scorers, and we know that, so nobody has to do it themselves, and they know it. So that takes off pressure. And they're playing for each other, and they're playing for love of the game. I think, yeah, it's just fun. It's fun to be a part of.
When Ella starts catching fire in the second half there, what was the feeling on the bench as she starts hitting 3 after 3, and suddenly you're starting to get a lead and get some separation there?
Yeah, I mean, the bench hype was crazy. I heard everybody yelling behind me. I'm getting excited. A little bit frustrating. I felt like we should have pulled away. I don't know if it was up 8, up 10, like this is the time, and then we give up a rhythm 3, and they're right back in it, and then we give up backdoor cut. So like those are areas for growth. When we're going on those runs, okay, now we got to come up with some big stops and build those leads and not make this so hard on everybody, so I can live a little longer.
Last weekend, Ella struggled. This weekend, she puts up career points both Thursday and Friday. How exciting is it to see your faith in her prove right here in these first couple games at home?
I knew Ella would bounce back. I think I've said it before, but she puts in more time than just about anybody. Her and Soraya are probably up there just for how much time they put in the gym. And she gets up so many shots. And in practice, she makes all those shots and then some. So it's not a surprise to me. Last weekend was a surprise to me. That's why me and Ella were just laughing about it. We're like, that's never going to happen again. Like, you're a good shooter. Percentages are going to even out, and you're going to make the next one. And she has that mindset. She has that confidence, and I do have that faith in her, and she has earned that faith.
Looking at how Soraya has really started to fit in, how exciting is it to see her getting comfortable, seeing everybody work with her, and just continue to push forward as a large group rather than just 1 or 2 players?
I love to have Soraya at the point. I think she does make everybody better, even if she's maybe not scoring it or doesn't have a ton in the stat line. So it's great to see just everyone, I think, come around her because they're excited for her. They love her, and she's been out for 2 years and know how hard that's been on her. So they're excited for her to be able to play. But I think even someone we didn't mention where you don't see, she had 4 points. Danny, 4 points. She had 5 assists. 3 steals. She was phenomenal, and I think that is a great stat line right there. 5 assists, no turnovers, 3 steals. So she doesn't get mentioned, but I think she had a great game for us as well.
I wanted to get to her too because
beat you to it.
She had two or three different points where she came up with a steal and scored, and it was like a moment where you needed her to.
Yep.
And that's going to be huge if she can continue to do that for you, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, there were a couple times when they had a few scores in a row where she came up with a steal and got us a bucket. So, yeah, great game by her, and she created some shots for other people because she's able to get downhill. So proud of everybody from top to bottom, whether they played or not. I think everybody brought the energy that we needed to win these games.
4-0 at this point. Great place to be. how do you keep this momentum moving forward?
That's a great question. I think we keep the momentum by continuing to focus on the process. That was all we talked about all preseason. That's what we've been talking about leading into games. That's what we've been talking about after games. We have to do the little things in practice. We don't just get to be good. Just because you're 4-0 doesn't mean you're good, and you get to continue to win games. We have to get after it in practice. We have to get better than we were this past weekend, and continue to work on those little things we need to do better defensively, communicating, not giving up layups, not giving up rhythm threes. And offensively, our spacing can be better at times. Yeah, we hit some shots, but our spacing can be better out of our actions. So it's just getting better and focusing on the process is how we move forward.